Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaoatman.com. If you are new to my podcast, welcome. This is a daily podcast devoted to spirituality and self-help. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for always listening to my podcast. I really appreciate it. So today when I did my meditation, I asked, what do people need to hear about? And what I got was that you need to notice the blessings around you. And this really hit home because the last podcast I did was my birthday, Friday, and I was like, it's going to be an amazing day. And a lot of things happened where I feel like Spirit was like testing me to say, are you sure? Really? You think so? And not in a bad way, but just I know that people who are being called to step into the light are being tested more frequently than others. And the reason is because we have a huge responsibility to others. We are being called to be a light for others. And so the universe is like, are you ready? Are you sure? You got this? I'm not sure you do. And there were a few tests this weekend where I wasn't sure I did, So we went to dinner on Friday night for my birthday. But Friday, my birthday, it was like the weather was really kind of crappy. But I was like, whatever, it is what it is. It's bad weather, whatever, And no big deal. And then I went to work and I taught, and we got called into a meeting where we were told that I was asked for next year to have first hour off so that I could go. And I love my district. I think they are so progressive and I love them and they're so supportive. And they were like, can we do a program where you go in and you do guided meditation with certain students, with a certain population? I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. Yes, please, let's do that. And we had all these plans, and then somehow we went in and they didn't mark off first hour, but it was third hour. And I went in and the principal's like, what do we do? It's not first hour, it's third hour. And I was like, it's fine, because then you'll have some data, you'll know. If they go in first hour and they're this way, and then by third hour, we do the meditation and then they have a better day. I'm like, that's data. It's fine. Like, it'll be fine. I'm trying to be all good and positive and, So I had her convinced that it'll be fine. We got this. It's no big deal. And the day went on, and then we went to dinner for my birthday, and just people were kind of crabby for my birthday. And I'm like, it's fine. And tried to be like, it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. And, the whole day overall, I was like, it's going to be an amazing day. And then it was kind of like things happened all day long. It's like things happened all day long. And I've told you before, it's like we can either say, yeah, this it's going to be crappy. I've had a crappy day. You can either give into that and say it's a crappy day, or you can be like, no, it's not. It's fine. Everything's going to change. I totally have control over this situation, which is what I did. But I still believe that I'm being tested by the universe. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I really don't. I just feel like my calling is so high and my purpose is so high that the universe is like, do you really have this? Because you've got to be sure. Like, we're investing a lot into you. And are you sure? Are you sure? So those of you who feel like you're being tested a lot, I would pose this to you that maybe your calling and your purpose is just higher. And maybe the universe is trying to test, are you ready? Are you ready? Because if you're not ready, we're investing a lot in you. And if you're not ready, like, we need to do some readjustments. We need to do some stuff. Are you ready? And I know that was my whole weekend, was the universe going, are you ready? We know you're ready, but do you know you're ready? Because there are times when you still doubt yourself, even though we believe in you. We know you got this, and you're supposed to step into your light and step into your power, yet you're still doubting yourself. So, do you got this? Because we believe in you, but do you believe in you? And I feel like that's what's happening for a lot of us. It's like things that should really just go smoothly and be like, yeah, it's awesome. When they don't go smoothly, I really wonder, well, I know for myself, and maybe it is for you too, is it a test from the universe saying, are you really ready? Are you really there? Because we believe in you, but do you believe in you? And that's kind of what I faced this weekend. It was like there was a lot of stuff going on. And I was trying to figure out, like, how do I deal with all of this? I don't want to have a negative attitude. I want to say, like, oh, my birthday weekend was crap. Because it wasn't. It was just a lot of things going on. And, you heard my podcast before. I'm like, this is going to be an awesome weekend. It's going to be awesome. And my birthday is going to be awesome. It's not like I didn't declare it. But then as I came back, I realized there's a lot of things going on. There's a huge shift going on for all of us. Huge. And I am taking a healing course. Even though I've already done Reiki, I'm doing another course where I do the past life regression, and I'm doing Reiki again. And I'm eventually going to be able to teach Reiki to others. So I'm going through the whole course, and today I had my attunement. And I'm having flooring put in. I've had so much work done on my house. I've had a fence put in and the roof done over the porch, and now like flooring done in the dining room. And I had to be outside today with my dogs because they couldn't be inside while he was working. So I went outside, and my mentor who's doing the class, I said, well, I have to be outdoors today. And she said, well, I think that's meant to be. And I said, okay, yeah, I get that. And so we did the attunement for Reiki again. And this time, as she was doing the different things, I could literally feel my spiritual team around me. I could feel the ascended masters all around me. And at one point she said, Jesus's hands are on your shoulders, and I could feel that. And being outdoors is like, you can feel it even more. There's more of a connection for some reason outdoors. And I have no doubt that I was supposed to be outside for a reason. But all of this happened, and it's like, I don't know, the first part of the weekend, there was the me who is the 3D person who's like, I wanted everything to go according to plan, and it didn't go according to plan, and it turned out okay, but it wasn't exactly the way I wanted it to be. And Friday in my room, I have no air conditioning, but thankfully several nice teachers allowed me to borrow fans from them, and I'm so grateful. They know who they are, and that helped, but it was still muggy and hot, and it wasn't the perfect birthday, so to speak, where, quotes around the birthday, right? It wasn't the perfect birthday, whatever. And my children were sick with the flu, and so many things happened. And you could say, why? You could question it. Why, God? Why? All I ask for is one day. One day out of a year, and why? And that's the 3D me. And I know what the answer is. The answer is God wants me to dig deeper and know that it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about what are we doing as a collective to make things better. And I got my message because I had a beautiful message delivered to me by email from someone over the weekend as I was feeling like it wasn't a great birthday weekend. You know, that I feel like a spoiled brat even saying that now. Seriously, I do, because whatever, it's just a day. It is a day. And I was around my family and that should be enough. And it was. It wasn't perfect, but it was my family and I enjoy that and I love that and that's enough. But I received a message the next day that was from someone telling me that they listened to my podcast and they've been through exactly what I've been through, talking about the toxic relationships and where I've said I need to be my authentic self because people are listening who have gone through the same things. And this person said, when you said this happened, I said this is me. And it's exactly what was supposed to happen because I am supposed to tell my story to validate to other people who may have gone through that you're not alone. We've all gone through this and there is hope because I made it through, you can make it through too. And so this whole weekend for me has been an awakening of sorts because even though I've gone through an awakening and I've had so many things happen, it's an awakening of people need to hear what you're talking about. People need to hear what you're saying. People need to know that they are not alone, that everything you've gone through, they've gone through. And basically what I'm telling you right now, and the message I'm giving you right now, is to be your authentic, true self. Because you never know when people are watching you or are with you who are looking to you for guidance because they're seeing you be your true, authentic self. And they're saying to themselves, boy, I wish I could be that. I wish I could be honest enough and true enough with myself that I could be out there as me, who I am, and not afraid to be who I am. And the thing is, you're going to come across people who may not understand you or they may not understand your journey. And that's okay. You're not there for those people. Your people are the people who identify with you and say, yeah, that was me. That happened to me. I had that experience. It's like we just all connect. Whether it's I was a single mom, or I was an abused spouse, or I was a teacher, or I was this, I was that, whatever. We all connect. And the point is, we are all one. We really are all one. And we do connect. We all, even though our stories may differ, we all usually carry a common thread. And that is that we know we are a part of something bigger than us. We know that we have a purpose here on this earth, that there is a reason we are here, and it is not just to get up and do the same thing every day and be in the rat race. That is not our purpose. Our purpose is to make a difference in one way or another, and we all do. We all make a difference, and we all have a purpose. And if you're sitting there going, I don't know what my purpose is, I feel stuck, I feel lost, I don't know what it is, I'm here to tell you you have one, and we can find it for you. But we are all here for the common thread of boosting the light for everyone. We are raising the collective vibration, and we are the light for everyone, because there's so much evil and horror in the news today, and people tend to focus on that. But I'm here to tell you that we're here to counteract that. We're here to show people that the negativity, the evil, that is not the majority. It's not. It's highlighted and everyone thinks like, oh, the world is terrible because look at all of these things. No, that's what sells in the news. Sensationalism sells. They're going to display all the bad things, but I'm here to tell you that that is not the majority. The majority in our society is still love, is still people who want to do good things for other people. And we're here to boost that, to show people that we are not the minority. We are not. We're going to raise this vibration for the collective. We are here to teach love and to show love. And I know that some of you are out there listening going, but everything looks so grim. I know that. I know that. And I'm here to tell you, number one, stop watching the news every single day. Stop it. Because they only select the stories that sell, and those stories, unfortunately, are the negative ones. But we are here to teach the world that there is still good left in the world. We are here to teach people that they are love, that they are light, and then they can spread their love and light. We all can. In little ways. You don't have to be a healer, and you don't have to have a huge platform. Okay, some people do, and some of you do. I know you do, because you've reached out to me and I've talked to you, and I know there are amazing people who listen to my podcast, who have platforms and who have huge missions here. But I know there are also equally people who just listen, who by showing kindness to people you work with, opening the door, saying thank you, reaching out to them when you know they have burdens. Those are the kinds of things that are helping to boost the vibration of the collective. You don't have to have a major mission. Sometimes our mission is simply being a light for others in what we do every day. In paying it forward, in being in Starbucks and saying, pay for the person behind me, or holding a door open, or seeing someone crying and saying, what's wrong? Can I help? It's little things. It doesn't have to be something huge. It really doesn't. Our masters, Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, other masters surrounding us are saying, what can you do today to help raise the collective? And it doesn't have to be huge. It can be as simple as holding a door open for someone else and saying, bless you. It does not have to be huge. And this weekend, I got a huge wake-up call because I could have said, I want everything to be perfect for my birthday. And I did say that at first, you know? You heard me on Thursday, the podcast I recorded. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be amazing. And it wasn't that it wasn't. But it didn't go exactly as I had planned. Could I have dwelled on that? Sure. Did I? No. Because if I had, my whole weekend would have been horrible. But no, I said, okay, things didn't go exactly according to plan. No big deal. God, I know you have a plan for my life, and you do what you need to do, and I'm just here for the ride. And that's how I want to live my life, because I know that I don't know what I need to know most of the time. I know I'm still learning. I know that. I am not egotistical enough to think that I know everything there is to know. I know I don't. But every day I pray that I do my very best to live according to my mission, to help people heal, which I know is part of my mission, to just be the very best version of myself that I can be, in whatever way that means. And I know that the universe is taking care of the rest. I know that the universe is working behind the scenes on my behalf to bring me what's for my highest good in divine timing. And I will tell you that even though things didn't necessarily work out on Friday the way I thought they would, there were so many blessings along the way. We had a cute waiter, way too young for me, so not cute in that way, but cute in that English was his second language, and he was so sweet and kind, and he carved out fruit to make a display for me, to make me feel like personable, like this was my day. And that was no coincidence. That was the universe saying, look, we know how hard you're working, and everything doesn't always work out according to plan. It's fine. But you're special, and we love you. And I see signs all over the place that the universe is like, we know what you're doing. We know you're trying to help. You know, if you've been a mom or a teacher, or even just you work so hard, sometimes you feel like everything you do doesn't make a difference because you're working so hard, and you just feel like you want to give up, and you feel like, well, if I don't record a podcast, or if I don't show up to school, or if I don't do this, or I don't do that, who cares, right? But I'm here to tell you, people care. People count on you. They love you. Even if you don't know it, even if it's not said, even if it's just unspoken, they do. What you do matters. People love you. They care about you. I had my sister on Saturday calling me saying, I don't know what to do because nobody appreciates me. You know, she spent her entire birthday Friday. You know, we're twins. We had the same birthday. Surprise, shock. We did. But she spent her entire birthday going on her son's field trip, where they started at 5 o'clock in the morning and ended at midnight. They went to all these different places like bowling and a escape room and all of these things. And I mean, she was a trooper for going, because I can tell you I would have been asleep by like 7 o'clock at night. But she was there from 5 till midnight or 11 or whatever it ended. And then the next day, you know, she wanted to go do something, and they were like, no. And she called me, and she was upset and crying and said, you know, nobody appreciates me. And I said, that's not true. I said, you know, it may seem like that right now because they're saying that, but I guarantee you people appreciate you. Don't take it that way. And there's so many of you out there listening, and I know you're saying to yourself, no one appreciates me. And I see you. I see you. Whether you're a male or female, you know, whatever. There are moms, there are dads, there are just females, there are men out there who think no one appreciates me. But I'm here to tell you they do. And I'm here to tell you the universe sees what you do. And I'm here to tell you that you are worthy, you're deserving, you're loving. don't place your worth in someone else's hands. Don't let someone else, their actions or their opinions define your worth, because you are worthy and deserving and loving. And if someone else can't see that, that's on them, not you. And maybe you need to look at that relationship. But I'm just here to tell you that you're beautiful, you're loved. And I don't care if you're male or female. You can be beautiful and be a male. It's your soul. Your soul is beautiful and magnificent. And you have value. You have so much value. And so many of us forget that because we just put everyone else before ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that God loves you. You have divine light all through you. Never forget who you are and where you came from. And if you're celebrating a birthday this month, happy birthday. And if you have a birthday in the future, happy birthday. You know, everyone should feel special on their birthday. I just happen to be where I do podcasts, and I don't know what everyone's birthday is, but I should just start doing that every month. Happy birthday to anyone who has one, because you are a divine creature and so loved, and you matter. And the day you were born, the angels celebrated. They celebrated. They got together and they were partying because they were like, this soul is on earth for a beautiful reason. And there's so many things that they are going to accomplish. And we're celebrating. And when your soul leaves this earth, they celebrate. So celebrate you today. Whatever it is, celebrate you. And I wanted to pull a card before I left, and the card is from the Crazy Sexy Love Notes deck by Chris Carr, and it says, notice the blessings, and it's butterflies all over the cover, and I love that because butterflies are a symbol for me. It's a symbol of transformation, because if you knew me 2 years ago and now you knew me, you would say I'm not even the same person, because I'm not. I'm so different in a good way. In a good way. I don't let things bother me. I'm just happier. And the extended reading of this card is, gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. And I would challenge you today. I'm challenging you. I'm putting this out there, gang. Yeah, to all of you who follow me, I'm putting this out there on social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, somewhere. I want you to post one thing you're grateful for. What are you grateful for today? Post it. And you can tag me if you want. You don't have to. On Facebook, it's Melissa Ann. If you tag me on Instagram, it's Melissa Oatman 222. If you tag me on Twitter, it's just Melissa Oatman. But tag me if you want. But you don't have to tag me. But put on social media one thing you are grateful for today. Show your gratitude. And I promise when you focus on the things you're grateful for, you're going to see more of that. We could choose to focus on the negative, but that's only going to bring in more negative. So choose to focus on love, choose to focus on the positive. That's what you're going to call more in. And I just want to say how super grateful I am for all of you. If you like my podcast, please share it with others. I've had people reach out to me and say, I've shared this with people. I love that. I so love that. That's awesome. That's what I do. I share things with my family members. I'm like, you got to listen to this. It's great. Please do that because it helps others to be the light. We're raising the collective, the light for the collective. So share it. If you can leave a review, either stars or an actual comment, that helps people to find me as well, whether you're on Spotify, Podbean, iTunes, Google Play. Please leave a review because that helps other people to find me. And if you need anything from me, whether it's a Reiki session, a card reading, a coaching session, past life regression, or if you don't know what you need and you just want to contact me, I have my phone number there. Call me. I can talk to you. We can discuss it. We can talk about what you need. You can text me. You can email me. You can contact me through Facebook. There's so many ways to contact me. Just call me. Don't hesitate to contact me. I love talking to you. Email me, message me. I love hearing from you. So if you just want to even text me or message me and say, thank you, you know what? I love that. I love talking to people who listen to me. I love it. It's awesome. And I am so blessed by that. So blessed. So thank you for everyone who's ever reached out. I love you all. I love you all for listening. And don't forget to follow my Facebook Lives, Tuesdays at 7 Central. I do a free card reading, or I pick card readings for people who watch it on the replay. Have a beautiful day. I am sending you massive love and light, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.